Hello and welcome to Golden Health, your trusted space for unlocking a life of vitality and well-being. Have you ever looked down at your feet at the end of the day and barely recognized them? They feel heavy, tight, almost like they belong to someone else. It's that frustrating, uncomfortable puffiness that makes your favorite shoes feel like a torture device. Maybe you find yourself hesitating at the bottom of a staircase, the simple act of climbing, feeling like you're dragging invisible chains shackled to your ankles. That feeling isn't just discomfort, it's a thief. It steals your energy, your mobility, and your confidence, turning simple daily joys into monumental chores. One morning, you might wake up, swing your legs out of bed, and see them, swollen, tender and strange. Immediately, your mind might race to the scariest possibilities. Your heart, your kidneys, your liver. It's a terrifying thought, and for many that fear is a constant companion. But what if I told you that for a vast number of people, the root cause isn't one of those big, scary conditions? What if the culprit is something far more common, something happening silently inside your body's tiniest engines, and most importantly, something that is completely within your power to fix? In this video, we're going to pull back the curtain on leg and foot swelling. You're about to discover how you can address this problem quickly and naturally, without immediately reaching for powerful diuretics or blood thinners that often come with a laundry list of unwanted side effects. So I invite you to stick with me until the very end. I'm going to share simple, powerful, and effective strategies to restore your foot health, helping you feel lighter on your feet and more vibrant in your life. Before we dive deep, I'm always so curious to know where our Golden Health community is tuning in from. It's incredible to see how far these messages of health travel. Please take a moment to drop your city or country in the comments below. And if you believe in empowering yourself with knowledge like this, do me a favor. Gently tap that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. That way you'll never miss a video designed to support your journey to golden health and independence. All right, find a comfy seat, perhaps with a warm cup of herbal tea, and let's begin the journey to lighter, happier feet. So what is actually happening when you experience this stubborn water retention, especially in your legs, ankles, and feet? The problem often originates at a microscopic level, with millions of tiny, powerful pumps inside your cells. Imagine every cell in your body has a sophisticated gatekeeper. Its official name is the sodium-potassium pump. This incredible piece of biological machinery has one of the most important jobs in your body: maintaining perfect fluid balance. Think of it like a bouncer at an exclusive club. The bouncer's job is to push unwanted guests, in this case excess sodium, out of the cell, while welcoming important guests, potassium, in. This constant exchange, sodium out, potassium in, is what keeps the perfect amount of water inside your cells. It prevents them from either shriveling up from dehydration or swelling up like a water balloon. But what happens when this cellular bouncer is asleep on the job? When your body is deficient in the key minerals that power this pump, specifically potassium and magnesium, the pump slows down, it becomes weak and ineffective. Now sodium isn't being efficiently pushed out. It starts to accumulate outside the cells, and wherever sodium goes, water follows. This leads to a flooding situation in the spaces between your cells. That flood is what you see and feel as swelling, or edema. It's not just water, it's a sign of a fundamental breakdown in your body's intricate fluid management system. This electrolyte imbalance doesn't just cause puffy ankles. It's a primary reason you feel drained, fatigued, and generally unwell. But there's another major villain in this story, one that many of us unknowingly invite into our lives every single day. Let's talk about sugar. Consuming too much sugar and refined carbohydrates is like pouring gasoline on the fire of inflammation and fluid retention. When you eat a donut, a bowl of pasta, or drink a soda, your body is flooded with glucose. While we need some glucose for energy, an excess amount is highly problematic. Your body releases a flood of insulin to manage this sugar rush. But here's the hidden connection. Insulin, in addition to its role with sugar, signals to your kidneys to hold on to sodium. More insulin means more sodium retention. And as we just learned, more sodium means more water retention. It's a direct chain reaction. High sugar, high insulin, high sodium, swelling, but it gets worse. There's a destructive Process that happens when sugar runs rampant in your bloodstream called glycation. Imagine trying to caramelize sugar in a pan. It gets sticky, brown, and thick. Glycation is essentially the caramelization of the proteins in your body. Sugar molecules literally latch onto protein molecules, including those in your red blood cells and blood vessel walls, making them stiff, sticky, and dysfunctional. This sticky blood struggles to deliver life-giving oxygen and nutrients to your cells, especially in the fine capillaries of your legs and feet. This poor circulation can lead to the numbness, tingling, and pain that so often accompanies swelling. So over time, chronic inflammation sparked by sugar contributes to serious conditions like diabetes, heart disease, and kidney problems, making that initial leg swelling a critical warning sign. So, how do we fight back? How do we fix the broken pumps and clear the sugar sludge? It starts with arming our bodies with 3 essential nutrients. 1. Potassium, the great balancer. First and foremost, let's talk about potassium. If sodium is the villain that pulls water into all the wrong places, potassium is the hero that puts it back where it belongs. Potassium is the primary fuel for our sodium-potassium pumps. Without it, the pumps simply cannot work. Here's the challenge. Our bodies require a significant amount of potassium every single day. The average adult needs around 4,700 milligrams, mg. To put that into perspective, let's look at the most famous potassium-rich food, the banana. A medium banana contains about 400 milligrams of potassium. To hit your daily goal, you'd need to eat nearly 12 bananas a day. Not only is that impractical, but it's also a massive dose of sugar, which would defeat the purpose. So, we need to be smarter. Let's build a potassium powerhouse plate. Avocado. A single avocado is a potassium superstar, packing nearly 1,000 milligrams. It's also full of healthy fats. Leafy greens. A cup of cooked spinach contains over 800 milligrams. Swiss chard is another fantastic choice. Potatoes and sweet potatoes. A medium-baked potato, with the skin on, can provide over 900 milligrams. The skin is where many of the minerals are. Beans and lentils. A single cup of white beans or lentils delivers between 600–700 milligrams yogurt, plain. A cup of plain yogurt or kefir can offer up to 600 milligrams berries. While lower, they add up. A cup of strawberries has about 230 milligrams and is low in sugar. Pro tip: how you cook your vegetables matters. Boiling vegetables can cause potassium to leach out into the water. Steaming or roasting are much better methods for preserving this vital mineral. Getting enough potassium is non-negotiable for reducing swelling, but potassium can't do the job alone. It needs a crucial partner. 2. Magnesium, the master mineral. Now, let's focus on magnesium. If potassium is the fuel for the pump, magnesium is the spark plug that ignites it. Magnesium is involved in over 300 biochemical reactions in the body, including energy production, and crucially, activating the sodium-potassium pump. A deficiency in this master mineral can directly lead to muscle cramps, fatigue, anxiety, and, you guessed it, swelling in the legs. The good news is that our daily requirement for magnesium is more manageable, around 420 milligrams for men and 320 milligrams for women. And it's found in many delicious foods. Here are some top-tier magnesium sources: pumpkin seeds. Just a quarter cup of these little powerhouses provides almost half of your daily magnesium needs. Around 190 milligrams almonds. A 1-ounce handful gives you about 80 milligrams spinach. We meet our leafy green friend again. 1 cup of cooked spinach has about 157 milligrams black beans. 1 cup of cooked black beans contains a solid 120 milligrams dark chocolate, 70–85% cocoa, a treat with benefits. A single ounce can have about 65 milligrams of magnesium. Cashews, an ounce provides about 75 milligrams. For a convenient boost, you can consider a high-quality electrolyte powder to supplement both potassium and magnesium. Just read the label carefully. Make sure you choose one that is free from sugar, maltodextrin, or artificial sweeteners, so you're not undoing all your good work. Okay, so we have the 2 key minerals, potassium and magnesium, to repair and power the pump. But what is the main reason the pump fails in the first place, especially in the context of our modern diet? This brings us to our final, and perhaps most critical, hero. 3. Vitamin B1, thiamine, the energy catalyst and protector. Vitamin B1, also known as thiamine, is the unsung hero in this entire story. It is the linchpin that connects our diet to our cellular health. Here's its primary job. Vitamin B1 is absolutely essential for converting carbohydrates and sugar into usable energy. When you eat carbs, your body needs B1 to metabolize them properly. Now imagine what happens on a diet high in refined carbohydrates, bread, pasta, cereal, and sugar. Your body is burning through its vitamin B1 stores at an alarming rate to process all that fuel. If your intake of B1 doesn't keep up, your body essentially has to steal it from its own reserves, like your nerves and muscles. This leads to a dangerous deficiency. Without enough B1, your body can't use sugar effectively. This contributes to high blood sugar and all the problems that come with it, including the glycation we talked about earlier. But vitamin B1 has another vital role. It acts as a powerful antioxidant that specifically protects your nerves. A classic sign of B1 deficiency is a condition called peripheral neuropathy, which manifests as tingling, numbness, pins and needles, and a burning sensation, very often in the bottoms of the feet. Sound familiar? It's the perfect storm of symptoms that often accompanies swelling. So vitamin B1 does two things. It helps you metabolize carbs, and it shields your body from the damage that excess sugar can cause. It keeps your circulation healthy and your nerves protected. You can find vitamin B1 in foods like nutritional yeast, a fantastic source, often fortified. 2 tablespoons can provide over 600% of your daily value. It has a cheesy, nutty flavor and is great sprinkled on salads or vegetables. Pork, a 3-ounce portion of lean pork loin, can provide a significant amount of your daily B1 needs. Sunflower seeds. A 1/4 cup offers about half of your daily requirement. Legumes. Black beans and lentils are good sources. Whole grains. If you consume grains, ensure they are 100% whole, like quinoa or brown rice. For some, especially those who have been on a high-carb diet for a long time, a high-quality B-complex supplement that includes a bioavailable form of B1 like benfotiamine can be incredibly beneficial. So, let's bring it all together. We've unraveled the mystery of swollen feet. It's often not a mystery at all, but a direct consequence of our lifestyle. It's broken cellular pumps, starved of potassium and magnesium, and sabotaged by a diet that depletes our crucial vitamin B1. The most powerful step you can take starting today is to drastically reduce or eliminate processed sugar and refined carbohydrates from your diet. Because as soon as you reintroduce them, the swelling, the heaviness, and the discomfort will return. Now I know what you might be thinking. If I cut out all those carbs, what on earth am I going to eat? Don't worry for a second. The answer to that question is a journey into a world of delicious, satisfying, and healing foods. And that is exactly what we will explore in our very next video. I'm going to show you how to build meals that energize you, reduce inflammation, and keep your feet light for good. If this video has opened your eyes and given you hope, please show your support by hitting that like button and share it with anyone in your life, a parent, a friend, a coworker who you know is struggling with this very issue. Your share could be the turning point for them. The comments section below is our community space. Please leave your questions, share your own experiences with leg swelling, or just say, hello. I read as many as I can, and your stories fuel this channel. To make sure you don't miss our next video on what to eat, make sure you have subscribed to Golden Health and have clicked that notification bell. Thank you so much for investing this time in yourself today. Take care of your incredible body. Here's to your vibrant health and boundless energy. I'll see you in the next video.